One of the requests I had was for a cone. We're going to do a basic circle to circle cone. You need to start with a sketch. I'm going to go with a center diameter circle. I'm going to place my circle on my flat plane, the what would be considered the bottom, the XY grid. I'm going to place the center of the circle and then specify a diameter. I'm just going to do a small one, 20 millimeters to start with. And then I'm going to need to make another one. Go back here, make another circle, center diameter circle. It doesn't need to be two of the same shape, but we're going to do it that way for now. Now, let's say I wanted to go from 2 centimeters or 20 millimeters to 10 centimeters or 100 millimeters. Right? Do that. So there's my small size, my big size. Now, I'm going to stop my sketch, and then I'm going to change my view a little bit so that we can see where those are in space. You can see they're flat on that Cartesian plane that we've got. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to hit the M key, which will give me my move dialog box, and I'm going to move a sketch. Now the sketch I want to move is the larger circle because I want to move that up. You could move either, doesn't matter. You can see I'm going to move this up. Now how tall do I want my cone? Let's say I wanted my cone to be 50 millimeters. It will move that distance. This is your other option for typing in those measurements. So I'm just going to do a really basic one. So right now, let's say we go here, strike from the side. You can see there's one circle, and there's my other circle. Okay, and this is again just from the 90 degrees on. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to loft between those two sketches. My first profile is this, and that's going to put it here. And my second profile, and make sure you get the outside edge and not the center point. I don't want to get the center point here. I want to get the outside edge of my circle. So I should have two profiles. As soon as you click on the second profile, your shape will be formed. Okay, so there's my cone shape. Now, that is based on, you have rails and you have a center line. In this case, it's both the same because I haven't done anything interesting with the option for sweeping, which is along a path. Okay, so I haven't come up with that option. We're just doing a straight cone. And if you want to see what that looks like here, there's our cone. Now, done. And that's a new body, by the way. There we go. Now, let's say I wanted to modify and shell that. Pick a face, pick a thickness, 3 millimeters, and that will create the shell for us. Now, it still has a bottom, right? So it's solid on the bottom, but you can put a hole in that pretty easily. But that gives you the cone that you're looking for your shape. Ta-da. Okay, now why 3 millimeters? Because that's the thickness of acrylic that we have. That's the thickness of the wood that we have. If you're matching a thickness, even if you 3D print, it doesn't have to be that thick. You could make it thinner, but 3 millimeters will match the thickness of all of the other materials you might be using if you're doing laser cutting with them. So that's that for part 1.